Hello and welcome to the Journey Book tutorial series. Today I will be showing you how to add and edit text boxes. To add a text box, click on the button Add Text Box found on the home screen. When you click this button, a text box will immediately appear on the screen before you. To begin typing text into your text box, there are two options. The easiest is to simply double-click on your text box. This will bring up the Edit Text screen and you can begin typing. When you have inputted your text, select the green check mark and the text will appear inside of your text box. Alternatively, you can select the Edit Text button on the top toolbar to open up the same Edit Text screen. To change the size and color of your text, select Text Options from the toolbar and then select Format Text. This will open up a menu where you can change the font of your text, the size of your text, you can underline, strike through, and change the color. It is important to note that only certain fonts allow you to bold or put the text in italics. An example text would be Times New Roman, which allows for italic, bold, and bold italic. To return to the home page, select the back arrow. To view the different text alignment options, select the Align Text button found on the toolbar. As you can see, there are 4 vertical alignment and 4 paragraph alignment options. Use these to create a custom text box that suits your journey book. To return to the home bar, select the red back arrow. To add a border to your text box, select the border button from the toolbar, turn borders on, and use the sliding bar to adjust the size. You can change the color of your border by selecting one of the options shown on the screen. To turn off your border, simply click Border Off, and then return to the toolbar for other options. To add a background to your text box, select the Background button from the toolbar and choose the color that you wish to display. To remove a background, select the red square with the line through it and the background color will be removed. To rotate your text box, select the Rotate button from the toolbar and use the sliding bar to adjust the rotation. Alternatively, you can select the Rotate Box button, which will rotate the box all the way around until you achieve your desired rotation. To return to the toolbar, select the red back arrow. To change the size and position of your text box, there are two options. The first is to use the circles located on the edge of your text box to drag outwards to make the text box larger or drag inwards to make the text box smaller. To reposition, simply click on the middle of the text box and drag to its desired location. You can also use the arrow keys on your keyboard to move the text box. This is a great option if you are trying to make more minute changes. In addition, you can also change the size and position using the Size and Position button located on the toolbar. By clicking this, you'll be brought to a menu where you can change the width and height of your text box. You can also change the positioning from the left-hand side of the page and the positioning from the top of the page. Finally, you can change the units of measurement. Currently, the default is inches, however, you can change that to millimeters or even centimeters. By constraining the proportions of your text box, when you do drag outwards and inwards to increase or decrease the size, the height and width will increase or decrease proportionately. To return to the toolbar, click on the red back arrow. To align your text box, there are again two options. The first is to move the text box using your mouse until you see the Smart Guides, which are denoted here in pink, indicating that your text box has been centered on the page. You can also use the Align button found on the toolbar to align your box vertically, horizontally, or to the spread. Aligning the text box to the spread will move the text box to the very center of both pages. To return to the toolbar, click on the red back arrow. The Arrange tool is very useful when you have multiple pictures or text boxes on the page and you want them to be overlapping. For example, I will drag this image onto the page and create a background with it by using the Fit tool, and I will fit this to the page. As you can see, my text box is now behind the image. To remedy this situation, I will click on my image, I will click on Picture Options, I will click on Arrange, and I will send the photo to the back. My text box now appears in the photo, and if I make it larger by clicking on the Format Text button and create a white text, it will now appear in front of my photo so that I can display captions or memories in my journey book. To return to the text toolbar, click on the text box and you'll be brought to the toolbar. The final tool that we have to edit our text is the text direction button. By clicking this, we are brought to a drop-down menu which displays a variety of options for text direction. The default is left to right, however we can change that to something very unique such as downwards right to left. By selecting this, my text is now going in the downward direction on the right-hand side of the page, and I can drag this over to the page to create a very unique photo and text feature. Thank you very much for watching.